What if I told you there are grants you can apply for every single month? Not just once, but as many times as you want. I found 7 grants, which means you get multiple chances to win funding for your business. Now, quick note, some of these grants you can apply for even if you don't have a registered business, but I do recommend you get one, as a properly structured business sets you apart from the other applicants and opens doors to way more funding opportunities. If you're unsure how to set this up, I've included a free business checklist in the description below. Now let's talk about the money. Anywhere from a few $1,000s up to $10,000. And the best part, you can keep applying even if you don't win the first time. These are real grant programs from established organizations that want to support small business owners just like you. And I know what you're thinking. Grants are super competitive and hard to win. And yeah, they can be. But with these monthly grants, you can improve your application, learn from what didn't work, and keep trying. And so if you consistently take action, you'll have a massive advantage over everyone else who applied once and chose to quit. And what's even better and makes these grants worth your time is that most of these applications are surprisingly simple. We're not talking about 50-page proposals or complicated paperwork that takes weeks to finish. Many of these grants can be filled out in 15 to 30 minutes. You're usually just answering a few questions about you, your business, and explaining how you use the grant funds if you were to win it. That's it. So when you think about it, spending half an hour each month for the chance at thousands of dollars in debt-free funding is by far the best opportunity you can give your business. So let's hop into these 7 grants that you can apply for every single month.
So the first grant we have is the Hello Skip grant. And what's great about this monthly grant opportunity is that you have multiple chances to apply. And so every few days, Hello Skip goes live on their YouTube channel where they award at least one business owner $1,000. And so as you can see within my Hello Skip dashboard, there's a $1,000 instant grant that's happening January 2nd, January 6th, and January 9th. And so if you're looking for some startup capital to really get your business up and going, this is a great opportunity. And you can get access to the Hello Skip dashboard by simply creating a free account. So let me walk you through how to apply. And so in order to be eligible for this grant, there's no purchase that's necessary. You do need to be a US-based business owner, at least 18 years old. And you will need to complete the application questions. Once they go live, you have 60 seconds to claim the instant grant. So you do want to be in your Hello Skip portal as well as connected to their YouTube channel. Because there's multiple chances to win, I do recommend that you prioritize this grant. And if you can't join live on January 2nd, I do recommend that you add a time to your schedule that does work for you. And so in simple terms, you're going to create an account, fill out the application, and be present when they go live on their YouTube channel. And so in addition to these $1,000 instant grants, you could also win their $10,000 grant, as they offer it a couple of times throughout the year. Next, we have the Yippity Doo Dog grant. This is for ambitious women who are looking to launch their dream business. And so with this $1,000 grant opportunity, you are getting the financial boost, mentorship, and resources you need to thrive doing exactly what you love to do. And what's even better is that this application takes less than 5 minutes to complete, and both for-profit and nonprofit woman-owned entrepreneurs can apply to this grant. And so as they like to say, it all started with a big idea to empower women entrepreneurs. And each month, one $1,000 for-profit woman-owned business grant is awarded, and one $1,000 grant for a nonprofit woman-owned business is awarded. And so this opportunity is tailored specifically for passionate women by women to help them turn their ideas into successful ventures. And so what's different about their application is that they have a fast application process. They'll give you access to their expert coaches within their network. You'll be able to join a supportive community, and you'll also have business growth opportunities. And so overall, I would personally say that this is a really good grant opportunity that I would recommend women-owned entrepreneurs take advantage of. And now let's hear from a few entrepreneurs that have won grants in the past. And so Rashida Williams, founder of Empowered Flower Girl, said that over the past 13 years, I have been an advocate for helping young people realize their power so they can make a positive difference in the world. And then Samantha Roos says, it's our mission to revolutionize society's perception of grief and mental illness. We offer a unique combination of counseling plus concierge services. We take as much stress off your plate as possible so that you can focus on what matters most, yourself and your healing. And so as you see, all different types of woman-owned businesses qualify for this grant. And as you apply to this grant, I do recommend that you check out their websites as well as their social media profiles. It should inspire you and instill in you the belief that it is possible for you to win a grant, and more specifically, their $1,000 grant. Next, we have the Awesome Foundation grant. This is $1,000 that you can apply for every single month. And this is a worldwide grant opportunity, as over 7,583 projects have been funded for over $7 million. And so this is a long-standing foundation that has been giving out grants to support entrepreneurs and people who have an awesome idea. And so if that sounds like you, this is a great opportunity to get $1,000 in debt-free funding. And so if you have a crazy, brilliant idea that needs funding, they are awarding $1,000 grants every month. It couldn't be simpler. Your idea is yours alone. We don't want a stake in it. We just want to help you make it happen. And so once you review the grant and it sounds like it's aligned with you, you're going to click the button that says apply now for our awesome foundation grant. It's then going to take you to this page. Truthfully, the application is very simple. You're going to select a chapter. And so you do have a couple of options. You can choose a specific chapter. You can choose one of these 4 worldwide chapters, or you can choose a location in your specific country or city. Once you select the chapter that's best for you, you'll then fill out the application. You'll enter in your name, your email, and your phone number, as well as the project details, like the title, the website if you have one, as well as fill out the description, tell us about your awesome project, and tell us a little about yourself. And so I would recommend that you use AI to help you fill out these questions, as it can act as your grant writer and your grant reviewer. And so once you've filled out the entirety of the grant application and you're confident with your responses, you're then going to hit the apply button. The next monthly grant we have is the Nehemiah Davis Greatness Grant. And so this is open to both men and women startup entrepreneurs and business owners. And so if you have a big idea but are lacking funding to bring it to life, this is a great opportunity for you. And specifically for this next month of funding, the deadline is January 5th. If you don't get the application in by this deadline, there will be another chance to apply next month and the month after that. And so what I would focus on when filling out this grant application is really talking about your idea and how truly winning the grant funds would transform your life and your business. And so in addition to the financial support or the $1,000, you'll also get mentorship and community, which is often worth more than the grant amount, because connecting with other entrepreneurs will help you level up and learn new skills to really scale your business. And so the application is very simple. It's going to ask for some details about you, like your name, your email, as well as your Instagram handle. And then I'll move on to asking you questions about your business, like what was the year it was established, how would you classify your business, and what business industry is it in. It'll then ask you one short response question. What will you use this grant for? And so if you were to win the grant, Nehemiah Davis wants to clearly be able to see how exactly you'd spend the $1,000. So you can say $500 on a new computer, $300 on hiring a freelancer, and $200 on marketing ads. And so once you have that clear budget, you're then ready to submit your application. Next, we have the $500 Freed Fellowship Grant. This organization has consistently given out grants every single month for years. And so on their website, it says clearly, every month we select a business owner in the US as a Freed Fellow. Each fellow receives a $500 grant to invest in their existing business. No strings attached, no equity required. Every submission to become a Freed Fellow gets feedback in the form of their overall Freed score and recommendations to grow their business based on their review. And so each application will be based on the 5C framework. The first C is context. Why is the market in your favor? The second C is context. What's your compelling core narrative? The third C is community. Have you found or created a community? The fourth one is chemistry. Have you found your special sauce? And the fifth C is commerce. How do you make money? And so you want to be able to clearly communicate in your application how your business addresses the 5C framework. And so in addition to the $500 monthly grant, you also have the opportunity to win their $2,500 end of year grant. And so this truly is a great opportunity if you're looking for both startup capital and to get connected with other entrepreneurs. And let's take a look at some of the previous winners. So we have Kenny Camarillo, who's the founder of Syrup Now, which is an inclusive online platform dedicated to celebrating and supporting Asian American and Pacific Islander businesses. And then we have Crystal Nelson, who's the founder of Save the Milk. And then we have Latasha Brooks, who's also known as Coach Brooks, who's a serial entrepreneur and business consultant. And so with this grant opportunity, both men and women can win. Next, we have the $1,000 Hustlers Micro Grant. And so this grant was created by a partnership between Deja Vu Parker of WBLS and Her Sweet Spot. And so their mission is simple: to provide grants and invaluable resources to promising small businesses across the United States. With applications open each month, the process is straightforward and dynamic. If you're ready to take your business to the next level, apply today for the Hustlers Micro Grant, and let's make your entrepreneurial dreams a reality. And so I would say this is a great grant opportunity as the application is very simple and straightforward. They'll ask for your full name as well as your title, phone number, and email. Then lastly, they'll ask for some business information like your business name, your business logo, your business website, as well as how much revenue has your business made and what industry is your business in. They'll then follow that up with a few short response questions like tell us about your business and how you use the money if you were awarded the grant. And so once everything looks good, you'll hit submit application. Next, we have the $1,000 Coach K Legacy Grant. And so this is a $1,000 opportunity given out every month to help aspiring entrepreneurs and existing business owners take their business to the next level. And the application only takes a few minutes. Plus, it's free to enter. And so once you've read through the website and you're ready to apply, you're going to click the Apply Now for Free button. It's then going to take you to the grant application. And so for this specific round of Coach K's Legacy Grant, the deadline is January 17th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you miss this deadline, you can apply again next month, as you should apply for each of these grants every single month until you win. And so if you save your responses in your go-to folder or you have access to my grant management dashboard, you'll have everything you need to apply in a matter of just a few minutes. And so Coach K keeps the grant application very simple. She's going to ask for a few details about you, like your full name, email, as well as your phone number. Then she's going to ask you how long you've been in business and what city does your business operate in. Once you fill out those questions, you're then going to spend the most time on answering what will you use the grant funds for. And so if you need any help whatsoever filling out your grant applications, I do recommend you join the Grant House, as it will be the best opportunity for you to join a supportive community of founders who are learning how to use AI to get grant ready, find grants, and build their businesses with confidence. And so you can apply to each of these grants monthly on your own, or you can join an amazing community like the Grant House and have other founders right alongside you. And so I challenge you, apply to these grants and secure this money. No more waiting until tomorrow or next year. Now's the time to take action and make your dreams a reality. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you next time. Peace, stay building.